Then I come back to the same point, you see, because there are people in power who are benefiting from the weaknesses in the system. So, for instance, the Tema Oil Refinery is not refining. There are people who are politically connected who would take their Cedi, convert it to dollars, go and import finished products, and they benefit for as long as TOR is not functioning. So will the political leadership lead the way to institute the change that you're expecting?
Yeah, so those are some of the, the political, dimensions of things. It is true that, in fact, even the reluctance of our leaders to take some of these bold measures, sometimes you wonder, why they are not doing it. For instance, why can't we take ownership of our natural resources? Why is it that when we sign contracts with foreign investors, we give away over 80% of the resource and we take just under 20%, okay? Why does that happen? And it's probably because the leaders, as you have said, because of maybe the small benefits that they get from these contracts, you see. Even take something like exemptions. We give duty exemptions on duty to be paid by importers. And we have been calling for these exemptions to be streamlined because, they are subject to abuse. And a law was passed recently to streamline this exemption. You would have thought that this is the solution to the problem. But you read the law and it says that they've still retained exemptions for privileged individuals. And you ask yourself, who are these privileged individuals? You know that when parliamentarians import vehicles into the country, for instance, they are exempted from paying duty. Why should it be so? So those political interests, and then also the finance minister, they have left a discretion for him to be able to grant these exemptions. He has that authority. Again, why do you leave room for discretion? So those political interests, I think they are very strong, and they are some of the factors that are undermining, our progress. But once again, civil society, that is where we come in, because if we don't speak out, we can't change this. As you said, duopoly of NDC, MPP, it looks like they look after their own interests. You have heard of Article 71. Go into Article 71, and you will see the salaries, the benefits, the allowances of some privileged, people. And why is it that every government that comes, they preserve it? It's because of the benefits to themselves. But as I said, civil society needs to be pushing, to get change.